All right, here we go. Poppin' Tanks. This is one of those PSX Japan Only games. It's kind of accessible. You know, you don't have to get so lost in the user interface. You don't have to really get lost through all these, despite the now loading being in English right now. You'll see that a lot of this game is still in Japanese, and you know, that doesn't really get in the way from you being able to enjoy it as somebody who does not speak English. So, you know, I've only really played Quick Battle, and I think we're gonna do, let's actually go through story mode for once. I'm so tempted to kind of hit A on this Xbox controller, but I know I should be hitting B, because in Japan, they love their hitting circle to select things. Okay, tank select. Pretty sure that I'm gonna go with you, because she's cute. She's the cutest of them all. This whole game is so ridiculously cute, and I was struggling to. Oh God, I pressed A, didn't I? Okay, lesson learned. All right, stupid American hitting X instead of circle. So story mode, circle. But yeah, I was gonna say that it's been hard for me to kind of come up with the right words to describe this, only because it's a game with tanks. So the first word that comes to mind isn't necessarily cute, but I mean, look at it. Look how stubby. I want to call the tanks like chubby. You know, they're so stumpy. They're all like little corgi tanks. And then of course the characters are super cute. So picking her, pressing circle this time. Or B on this Xbox controller. All right, some pre-rendered anime cutscenes with some. The encoding isn't too bad. It isn't terrible. Okay. Yeah, it's holding up. It's holding up. You know, usually with something like H.264, if you're getting this level of movement. At a low bit rate, it would just start breaking. So this is impressive that this is actually holding up and that I can actually discern what's happening on screen. Cutie. I don't think I need to watch this. Oh, it's over anyway. Let's skip it anyway. Let's get into it. Can't read any of this. I didn't really bother looking for excuse me. For an English translation, I don't think one exists. I'm not too bummed out. I'm not really one for stories in most games like this anyhow. So I'm probably just gonna skip this too. I'm very curious to know what the process looks like for deciding what's in English and what's in Japanese when they were designing this. Okay. All right. And you know, I chose story mode because I imagine I can run into some fun scripted events or some situations that you otherwise might be able to experience in the quick battle or like multiplayer mode, you know? Or at least some maps too. Yeah, not really interested in all this story stuff. And not just because it's in Japanese, but because, I mean, really you're coming here for the cacophony of bullet ballet madness. Because they don't shoot, you'll see right now, they don't really shoot. There you go, okay. Also, I have to get used to this control scheme. Oh shit. Oh shit, nope, wrong one. Okay. God damn. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Come on. Oh, there we go. This is the, I forgot you could like kind of do this strafing thing. Or go while you, come on. So if you hold the shoulder buttons, you can face them. But the problem is that like, ooh, God. The problem is that you have to pick which shoulder button you want to use to face. So like, you know, if I want to face to the left as I'm driving forward, I have to use the left shoulder button. It's not really it doesn't choose based off of the direction of, oh shit, of the, come on, fuck. You know, honestly, I gotta use one of those. Yes, there we go. Come on, one more. Shit. Ooh, did I get you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, no, 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 no! Shit, shit, come on. Ooh. Oh my god. No way. Did I actually win that in the last minute? Beautiful. Beautiful. So, you know, despite these controls being a little, they're not intuitive. You know, I just started, so I am gonna give it a fair shake, but I have to say that I don't believe that this is a control scheme I could really get used to. It's gonna take a lot of relearning of my personal gaming vocabulary to. Come on. Yes. Another one. Boom. Oh shit. Because what you're doing is is forward. Holding up on the joystick is forward no matter where you are. And that could just be a little disorienting sometimes. Come on. Also, I haven't really discovered the other what the other buttons do. Okay, so we have jump. That's good to know. Nice. So I could start jumping over that one thing that she shoots, because it's like, it rolls on the ground. Yeah, this thing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. No! Okay. Shit, nah. Yeah, not too great at this game just yet. It's so addicting though. For such an old game, it's extremely fast-paced. And it's not that old games aren't really fast-paced, but you know what I'm surprised at? I'm surprised at it being a fully 3D game that has so much going on. The design of this battle is interesting and stimulating enough, where it does feel like top-down shooters, like a classic like 2D top-down shooters that like you felt like you're in these bullet hell kind of situations. I mean, obviously you're only experiencing an attack from one direction, but it's just colorful and loud and sort of chaotic enough to give you that sensation. And that's like an impressive thing to do, you know? I feel like Smash Bros can kind of deliver that same sort of energy. But, oh shit, come on, I'm so fucking close. I'm actually killing it on this round. I feel like Smash Bros can deliver that kind of energy. And a lot of it is kind of like embracing your technical limitations of just like having these really low poly things bopping about. I mean, that also might be a part of it too, is like just the aesthetic of it, right? Having cute little things, super colorful, just flashing all the time, really simplistic, you know. It's a very like minimal design, minimal art style, you know, which is a product of both whatchamacallit, necessity, right? They had to. You couldn't just pack these things up with like a million poly models. Same thing with the textures, right? You want to keep them simple enough, because I think it's like 128 by 128 were the image textures. So if you really were pushing the detail on a 128 by 128 image texture, it's gonna start breaking apart and looking kind of shitty, you know. So it would behoove you to have smaller or less detail on things. That's why, you know, like you have things with just solid colors or maybe just two colors. Becomes more cartoony in that way. But at least now you're sort of preserving the detail, and it's just a cleaner, it's just more pleasing on the eye to have that, instead of this just muddied up, instead of like a muddied up image texture, trying to squeeze in all that detail. But I was gonna say, you know, like this is a product of not only necessity, but like, you know, I would love to make something that looks like this, even without those restrictions, you know, because it's just a great look. Love the sound design too, because these are like classic anime sounds. Come on. Come on. Yes. This, you know, despite me being not the best player at this, it's really fucking addicting. It honestly, the more I play this, I said I wasn't gonna get used to it, but here I am, and you know, maybe I'm still not good at it, but it's starting to feel good. It's actually a really pleasing. I wish there was a boost. Is there like a boost I can use? Oh shit! Come on. Or like a harder turn? Shit. There we go. Let me just get him with one of these. Shit. Shit. Oh. Nice. Yes. I know that if I was a little Japanese kid back in whenever the hell this was released, easily would end up being one of my favorite games. Shit. Oh, I see. You kind of have to juke them out if you want to like turn. Go. Shoot it. Shoot that. Mother. Oh, God. Yes. Nice. You know, what I get is kind of like Power Stone vibes too. Power Stone's another good example of like those, I don't know if you want to call them Battle Royale or just like some really basic combat. Just low poly, super chaotic, super colorful, all these kind of like cool power-ups and like just really, really good pacing. You're engaged the whole time. Oh shit. Shit. Come on. Boom. You know, what I gotta look into too is like this game is definitely worth like reviving, or if there's something out there, you know, if you know something out there that's like this, I would love to know. If anybody that's watching this knows a game that is similar in spirit, you know, that, or even just if there was a remake, you know, under a different name, that'd be super rad. I would love to play a modern version of this. Not that this isn't already so damn exciting, but yeah, if you know about something like this, I would love to hear about it. Unfortunately, you kind of get that thing too where like sometimes games are remade but under a different name. There's that tower game that kind of is like, I think from like the 80s or 90s, that was like kind of like Fez. It kind of had this like you move around a tower thing. And that's kind of hard to find if you don't really know that it had like 4 different incarnations, 4 different completely different names. I forget what they are right now, but there's other cases like that where it's like these games kind of get lost in the history books because they had like a more popular successor, you know. And in general, I really do want to, you know, I might even figure out, try to get some Dreamcast games going too, because I would love to play, I think Power Stone was on Dreamcast. I would love to play some Power Stone again. That was a hit. Generally kind of looking for these kind of games again. Okay. Shit. So yeah, the thing here is that like the player's camera pivots around the enemy, right? Like, I don't think it's I mean, I guess it would be auto aim, right? So maybe that's me just being a little bitch about it. Come on, oh shit. Just a few more hits. Okay. Shit. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. No! No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm so close to just... Wow. Still winner, right? Great. Alright, well, I think that's enough of this today. I just kind of wanted to dive in a little bit of... not really get totally involved. We'll save our game and maybe come back for another round. But again, if anybody knows games like this, they're in that vein, this party chaotic, low poly, very colorful, kawaii like action games, let me know, cause I'll eat that shit up. All right, y'all.